Hey, what is going on YouTube? This is Alex, and I'm doing a contest entry. So this is for GoldenCar Comics right now, and you will probably hear train whistles blowing. Train whistles are blowing, and I'm using my headphones because there's no way that would pick up the sound of my voice. I can barely hear myself. But I'm in the cafe car in an Amtrak, and it kind of looks real, dingy. But I'm in the cafe car all by myself. So I decided I can't wait any longer. This is a several-hour train ride for me. I had business today in a larger city, so I take the train up for several hours, and then I ride home the same night. And so this is for GoldenCar's 100 subscriber contest, and I couldn't wait any longer. I wanted to do some videos or something. I have a haul coming up, but I've been watching a bunch of videos, and this one was something that I could probably do right now, and I wanted to do before I forgot about it. I think it's important to do these videos and participate in the community. So Mr. GoldenCar Comics, this one's for you, buddy. I really enjoy your stuff. You sound awesome, and for 100 subscribers, your prize is amazing. It's something that you'd probably see for like someone who has 1,000, 2,000 subscribers. But I'm looking forward to that Amigos, Super Amigos. I love Super Friends, Super Powers. Those were my favorite toys back in the day, and I always wanted when I was younger. Of course, Superman. I had Superman. I had Robin. Funny story about me having Robin, and I'll get to the contest, was I was really young. I was probably 3 years old when I got Robin. It was probably 84 when I got it. So I was probably 2-3 years old. But I remember it vividly. My mom got me Robin, brand new, in the mall, at a toy store in the mall. And I opened it up right there in the mall, and I was playing with it all throughout the mall while we were shopping. And the head fell off. Like, I broke the head off. I probably was trying to twist the head or do something, but I broke the head off. And my mom, knows better. She knows superheroes. But I told her, no, it's supposed to do that. It's supposed to fall off. Like, that's what it's supposed to do in my 2-year-old rationale. Like, I didn't want to be in trouble for breaking my brand new toy. But I said, it's supposed to fall off. And she knew better than that. We super glued that head back on, and I had it. I think I still have that figure, the Superpowers Robin figure. But I always wanted the Batman figure and the Riddler. I don't to this day have Riddler, but I always loved the blue and gray Batman figure, and I love the Riddler one as well. But anyways, I am going to answer your questions. I don't have anything in hand with me, but I took some pictures on my phone, some screenshots of the things that I wanted to enter into your contest. So I don't know if this qualifies as Treasury, but your favorite Treasury edition comic book, mine was the Savage Sword of Conan #1, and I have this, and I could show it in a video in the future, but this is what it looks like. Wow. Okay, that's what it looks like. And so I have that book. I bought it in a lot, maybe at an auction or something like that. There was a whole bunch of Treasury editions, and then some random comics as well. So I have that one. The second, and I love Red Sonja too. So here's an announcement for you guys, just in case you wanted to know we're headed to the next town. Your next question was, if you could pick any color Power Ring, what would it be? Now, I was trying to think about this, the rationale behind what ring I would want. This is not, I'll kind of narrow it down between the ones that I was going to pick. So the first one that came to mind was, of course, I want to be Hal Jordan and get the green ring for willpower. But there's a lot of times where I'm scared and I don't handle my fear very well, in life. Like when my kids are sick, man, I'm a baby. My kids could have a temperature of 99, and I would be like on the phone to my dad, who's a physician, and I will be like, what do I do? What do we do? How do we cool the baby down? So I am a baby, especially when it comes to fear. And having a sick kid is probably one of the scariest things. Even a little cough or a runny nose to a new parent. I have 4 kids now, so I'm not a new parent, but I know what that feels like. So, okay. And then I also thought, well, I'd probably be the guy that would get killed and then be turned into a black Power Ring. So I'm wearing black, so I probably would be like the one, like maybe like I was the slowest one, which I'm not slow, but I would probably get killed and then become a black Power Ring bearer. You know, I'd be the dead guy. But my name is Comic Hoarder. So you can probably already guess right now which Power Ring I'd be. If I see it, I want it, and what's mine is mine, is mine is mine is mine. I would probably be, oh come on, focus in there, buddy. Larfleeze, the orange Power Ring, although that's disgusting and he's terrible. I would probably be Larfleeze. Not that I want to, but it's just the reality of life. So I would be Larfleeze. So the first answer is, answer your first question is that the savage sword of Conan, the Barbarian #1. I wish I had like God Saves Man Kills, whichever the X-Men one is from the 80s or 70s or 80s, and then the Death of Captain Marvel. I would really like that one. I saw that one actually today in a shop. And then the second answer is Larfleeze. Favorite celebrity you have met? Okay. I was sitting in a booth with my girlfriend at the time, who is my wife now, in Colorado. We had woken up after a long day of hiking, and it was for a desert biology class in college. And we were sitting in a booth, and so if you can picture this, like I'm here and my girlfriend's here, who's my wife now. Behind us there was a table, and I had noticed out the window, I kept looking out the window, and there was this really cool Volkswagen bus. I mean, pristine condition Volkswagen bus. And these guys behind us were just, it had to have been theirs. Well, anyways, I was commenting about that. I kept talking about it, and I kept looking out the window. And as we were getting up to pay, they were getting up to pay as well. And I was watching them walk out to their vehicle. And when they got in their vehicle, I noticed, I finally realized that was Jerry Seinfeld that was sitting right here. I could touch him. It was Jerry Seinfeld. And there was another celebrity with him. I don't know. I could picture the guy in my head, but I don't know his name. And when I finally noticed, because I was watching him, like, who's getting in that Volkswagen? I like the car more than, the 60s Volkswagen bus. And when they got in the car, I said, "That's Jerry Seinfeld." And the whole group ran over to the door, and he gave us the old nod. And I thought that was pretty cool. Another kind of nod that I got from a celebrity, now I've met celebrities, before, but Big Bang Theory. I was in Disney World with my family and my kids. Johnny Galecki was walking towards us, and we were walking towards him, and I did another one of those, "Hey, I know you," and he gave me a nod and walked the other way. He didn't want to be bothered, so I met him before. Okay, least favorite celebrity that I have met would probably be Jared, the Subway guy. And Jared could be an awesome guy. I think there's some recent controversy about him, but he could be an awesome guy. But I was just in junior high, I believe, and I was at a Cardinals game, a St. Louis Cardinals game. And I walk out of our box. We had like one of those private all-you-can-eat deals. And I noticed he was in the box next to us, and he was the only one out there in the hallway as well. And I said, "Jared!" And he was on the phone, so it could have been like that. He goes and turned around. Like, oh, I felt so slighted. And I liked Jared. I thought he was cool, and I thought it was cool to see a celebrity. And so I said, "Jared!" And he just looked up, kind of like, "Can't you see him on the phone? Can't you see him on my flip phone, my Razr, dog? I'm on my Razr phone right now." So anyways, Jared the Subway guy, didn't have a good experience with him, but probably totally an awesome guy. And I like his story too. Favorite meal. Okay, I have another story about this. My favorite meal would probably be one time my company was hosting a dinner for customers, and I was paying for everything. And since it was on the company dime and we had X number of dollars. Now I'm a financial steward, not only in my personal life but in regards to my company. But I really like and loved filet mignon, and so it was a really nice restaurant. I mean, talking like thousands of dollar dinner for all these people. And I asked them, usually filet mignon is small cut, pretty thick, but a small cut. And I asked them, like, what size filet mignons do you have? Do you offer? Is there anything like not on the menu? We're talking about a $30 cut of steak for like 6 ounces. And they said, we can cut it to however you want. I said, all right, give me a 12-ounce filet mignon, medium to medium rare. And so that was awesome. Of course, I had the asparagus with that, and then any kind of like starchy stuff with it. The potatoes they had as well, like garlic potatoes. So that would probably be my meal before I went off. And then another thing that I really like is just like straight up legit, like hole in the wall Chinese buffet. So if they had either a Chinese buffet, which is on the cheap, like $10 all you can eat, $8 all you can eat Chinese buffet, nasty, you don't quite know what you're eating, or super high upscale 12-ounce filet mignon, medium rare with asparagus and garlic potatoes. And then for your bonus, I gotta find my picture. I thought I was gonna pull up one too. I've got a car as well. But for the bonus prize, I think your car, and the only thing I'm questioning is the year, but I'm going to guess it's a 78 or 79 Pontiac Trans Am. And I'm looking for my car, vehicle that I own. And sorry if this takes a second, but I really do like your car. It changed colors in the intro video, so it's either magical or that's just really cool. I've always been in love with old vehicles myself, and it doesn't have to be necessarily, powerful or anything like that. But this might not happen. But I had a 1966, but then I sold it because I wanted a little slightly bigger. They made them a little bit bigger in 67, 68, 69, and then they got a lot bigger in the 70s. But I always liked Ford Mustangs, and I had one of the the Pelham blue or the sky blue ones back in the day. And now I have, let me just go to my albums in my Facebook and I will show you. I don't know what I'm doing here, guys. I'm trying to find you that picture on my Facebook. I'm going to try to cover up my name too, so I don't get... okay, few cover photos. Sorry, coming on 13 minutes, and most of it's me wasting my time, wasting your all's time. Okay. Okay, here's the car. It's like sepia tone colored, but that's my family with the car. 67 Mustang. So there it is. There's the kids. There's the wife. There's me. But anyways, GoldenCar Comics. I should have called mine Red Car Comics, but I already ripped somebody's name off already, Matt's. So Alex, a comic order. Hey man, congratulations on 100 subs. I've got like 63 subs, and I'm really happy about that. I've only been in the game for about a little less than a month, so really happy to be in the community. I love what everybody's doing. So good luck with everything, man. Hopefully you enjoy this video, and sorry it's gangster with just technology, phone and whatnot, and I'm not actually showing you anything, but I got you entered, man. Take care. Have a good one.